Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of the introduction. Again, we're sort of giving a tour of what the course should be like and what the course, what I have expectations for the course, and also how to handle things in Instructure Canvas. What I wanted to do was just pop right into the Canvas site pretty quickly, and hopefully you're not having any trouble watching this video, because it's sort of like getting a brand new VCR. If you guys remember VHS, getting a new VCR player for home, and it coming with a VHS instructions on how to install it. Sort of a catch-22, what comes first. But let's give it a shot. So let me push a button over here and go back to my screen. Here we go. So this is my view of Canvas. You'll notice I have this little tag along down here on the bottom. Let me move my mouse over here so you can see my mouse. You'll notice that it says leave student view, or you are currently logged into student view. Obviously, as the instructor, I have lots and lots of tools for creating links and quizzes and assignments and all kinds of content on the screen. But if I were to just share my version of what I see, definitely wouldn't be confusing. It just wouldn't. A lot of those buttons wouldn't have anything to do with what you see as a student. So Canvas is pretty cool. I can push a button and go into student view. The only thing that's sort of different from what you normally see would just be this student view down here on the bottom. We'll see how this works. So here we are in the home page, if you will, in Canvas. Notice there's home over here along the side. We have lots of things that we can possibly get to. We'll be talking about the individual tools of Canvas later on, so make sure you guys know how to navigate the course and take a look at our syllabus. Obviously, you're already inside here, so it's not too terribly. What I plan to do is to just have a running list of all of our tasks to be done for the course. At the moment, I've simply posted the course syllabus in PDF form, and I've made an announcement. Hopefully, you've already received that announcement. These videos that we're talking about right now, in fact, this is part 2 of the introduction. Will be inside this introduction that have you look at. And then a while ago, last week, I created our first module. I called it Module 0 because we have to start somewhere. And I called it a sandbox, or a playground to play with some of the technologies. And I put a few things up there. I'm going to be asking you guys to go through that in a few minutes, so that we'll be looking at that in the next introduction video. But for now, obviously, I wanted you guys to get a hold of the syllabus. It's here. This is Canvas. So if you click on it, I believe it downloads to your computer. It's a regular old Adobe PDF file. You can use it as your viewer. The second thing here is to preview it inside Canvas itself. And then this guy over here is to view this in a brand new browser window. So just for fun, let's see how this thing works. I'm going to go ahead and view it inside the Canvas window here. So notice it has this, brought up this little helper app called Box. And if I move my screen over here, you'll take a look at it. Notice it added a minimized file preview. I know you guys know what that means. It just means go away back where we were before again. So I'm going to go ahead and use this preview. We're staying inside Canvas. And if we want to maximize this to the entire screen, I can go ahead and push this button, give it a few seconds, and it should pop up to a whole screen. Let's see if this works. Oh, maybe not. Oh, fantastic. So it doesn't. So what I'm going to do is just take a look at this real quick, just make sure you guys get a hold of it. Obviously, if you've had my courses before, it's just my typical syllabus. This is me. But the only thing that's special about it is I do plan on being in my physical office during these times, or at least somewhere on the second floor of Holroyd. You can track me down. My policy is always if you guys say, hey, can we meet at a certain time, just shoot me an email. This is my live mobile number. I have a Google Voice number, so if you need to shoot me a text or want to talk to me on my cell phone, just go ahead and hit this number. Not a problem. And I've here virtual office hours will be announced. The announcement to the other side, but you'll notice that I'm not sure how we're going to handle this, but maybe it might be useful throughout the course to actually have a Google Hangout while the course is running. We'll talk about that later on. If you do happen to contact me outside of Canvas, I monitor all kinds of emails, of course. Looking real quick here, my primary email really is at Gmail. Of course, that rings all of my Google devices. It will give me an alert here on my desktop. It will give me an alert on my Chromebook notebook. It'll give me an alert on my tablet, and it will give me an alert on my Android phone. So there's plenty of ways to get a hold of me. If you send it to Weaver at lasalle.edu, you guys heard me lament this sort of old technology using Microsoft Outlook, where we have a hosted instance of Microsoft Outlook for faculty here at LaSalle. There's literally a very old, crusty server sitting in the basement of Worcester, I believe, that has dust all over it. It doesn't play very well with any mobile devices, so for me to get an announcement that someone has emailed me, I literally have to remember to sit down, open up my web browser, go to my Outlook page, and then see if I've checked for mail. There's no way to go ahead and have it alert me. So if you need to get a hold of me, there are two primary ways. One, hit me up in Google and Gmail, or number two, the primary way, because everything is linked to this, is to go ahead and send me information inside Canvas. So we'll be taking a look at that in a little bit. Canvas itself has its own email system, which is linked and forwarded to all my Android devices. Yeah, you guys can read this. About the only thing that's special about this, let's see here, class participation. A lot of this stuff I've changed the wording to make it fit for an online course. It is an online course. I don't expect to have any problems, but those are famous last words or famous first words. Because we are online, I've included sort of an etiquette or an online netiquette, sort of a list of things to do and don't. Nothing too juvenile, nothing too crazy, 7th or 8th grade middle school, but just generic things. I'll be asking you to do a lot of typing. We'll be doing a lot of chats and discussions, so a little bit of a guidepost of how to go ahead and do that. I don't have the exact course down as far as what exactly we're talking about. It's not as if I took the entire summer to sort of spit out 3 months or 15 weeks of the course and then ask you guys to do that. We're going to be growing this course as we go, but we do have some guideposts. So here's the different modules as they go, and their different dates. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and push some buttons over here and bring you back to me. So we're back. Hi there. So this is sort of the end to part 2 of the introduction, just showing you very quickly where our syllabus is. That's something I'm required to do as an instructor, is to give you this this contractual obligation, let you know where things are. Please take a look at the syllabus. Please read it for real. Just don't take my word for it as we reviewed it here. Take a look at it, and as always, if you have any questions, do what you do best. Hit me up personally, contact me by email, or hit me up on the Canvas message system. And with that, I'm going to push the stop button here pretty soon, and we'll just keep on trudging on to part 3. Thanks.